Rivers State political feud intensifies as Fubara accuses Wike of financial misconduct. It is not new now. The government of Wike was full of financial misconduct. Only we people didn't know. It was revealed after Fubara got in, because people were seeing Wike as Mr. Project. And you know the guy was taking more than almost 75% of the state revenue. He was cornering it. So, and this is exactly why he's hot, because Fubara had to stop all of that illegal imprudence. Now, wow. So the political feud between Rivers State Governor Siminalayi Fubara and its predecessor Nyesom Wike has taken a more personal and intense turn. Veteran journalist Babajide Kolade Otitoju BKO highlighted Fubara's serious allegations against Wike, accusing him of financial misconduct during his time as governor. Fubara claimed that Wike failed to pay several contractors who played vital roles in executing key projects across the state, painting Wike's administration as lacking transparency. However, BKO pointed out the irony in Fubara's accusation, noting that Fubara was closely involved in the financial operations of the very administration he now criticized. Exactly. That is just where the problem is. You were part of that government, so you can't tell us that you didn't know. And you're even chief accountant of the state and chief accountant of the government before you left. So you can't tell us you didn't know. That is it. He also went as far as saying that Wike did not pay some of the contractors that helped execute projects in the state. He gave the impression that Wike's government was not transparent, yet he was part of that government as Accountant General of the state and as the Director General of Finance in the government house, BKO said. Exactly. So the feud has become increasingly personal, with Fubara using metaphors to describe Wike's actions. So when I heard Fubara say that the rat that used to eat the gari was used against him, I knew clearly he was referring to Wike. So at that point, I knew this would be difficult for Wike to take, BKO added. So the situation continues to unfold, with many watching to see how Wike will respond to Fubara's allegation. The truth is that he could be the Accountant General of the state, but it is left for Wike to accept. You remember, Wike does not accept anybody's advice. He is Alpha and the Omega, or he was the Alpha and the Omega of the state. He does not take anybody's advice. Rather, he insults people and lambasts people. So that Fubara was the Accountant General of the state does not mean that he could have forced Wike to pay. Even if they did documentation, what if Wike did not sign the documentation? What if Wike did not approve the funds? What if they finished all the applications and Wike did not sign? So what would you say about that? And at that time, you know how arrogant Wike is. Could Fubara be challenging Wike at that time as Accountant General of the state? He will be sacked, and they will rope something on his head. So you never can tell what experience Fubara got as Accountant General of the state. You never can tell exactly what he saw. That is the thing. All of them, when they're leaving, they find that their own Accountant General who understands their business or financial transactions as governor, or they'll find their bankers who used to cover them up to give office so that they can continue to manage their records. That is what I see here. That is what they do. It's a strategy that is not helping the state. Rather, it is empowering them to steal more. So now everybody is waiting for Wike to respond to Fubara's allegation of him not paying all the contractors that constructed or handled key projects in the state. The thing is actually unbelievable to hear, but could it be true? With Wike's character, I'll probably say yes, it could be true. Okay, and again, for anybody blaming Fubara that he was part of that government, why is he criticizing the government now? You need to understand the kind of person Wike is and how the kind of experience Fubara got with Wike. Fubara could have prepared all the documents as a Accountant General, but Wike refused to honor them. It's possible. You never can tell. And who born Fubara at that time to speak out? They will bundle him and they will freeze him up. Okay, So that is the way I see what is happening there. People are already reacting to Fubara's accusation, and somebody said the Accountant General of Rivers State doesn't have a say on who gets paid. It is the governor or lesser extent their commissioner for finance. That is how the system works, my journalist. Exactly. As Accountant General, he has no say. He's a civil servant. That is it. He's a civil servant. So he can't determine who should pay. He can't determine who should pay. He's the commissioner for finance and the governor. Those are the people that hire contractors and pay them, not the Accountant General. And so say, why is BKO pretending as if he does not know that the Accountant General of each state are appointees that are asked what to do by the governor, and the bulk end at the governor's table? Accountant Generals only take instructions. Now, if Nke is not APC appointee, will BKO see it in that light? That is the question. That is the question. Because I have stopped watching journalists hang out because of GD Bid. He is a Jaga bandit. No wonder. And somebody said Wike was a tyrant as a governor. He was the A and Amen. Who is Accountant General to have a say? Exactly. So we need to understand who Wike was when he was a governor. So who is Accountant General to have a say in his financial recklessness? Nobody. If he tries it, he will be sacked. That is how bad it is. And so say, were you there at that time? What are you saying? Old news. Otitoju is acting the script. Fubara listed some uncompleted projects inherited by his administration and promised to complete them, which is not peculiar to Rivers State alone. Okay? And that is it. Fubara wasn't the governor, so he has limited power to do anything or to do so many things. As Wike was his appointment master. So what then do you expect even when he served in Wike's administration? BKO explained things the way they are. I'm telling you, this Babajide told you, I'm telling you, they don't give him back now because he's writing as an APC person. He's not writing, he's writing to rubbish Fubara in this place. But already people know the kind of person Wike was as a governor and Accountant General. Who is Accountant General? Even the deputy governor could not talk. The Attorney General of the state could not talk. A lot of key office holders who are in politics stronger than the Accountant General could not talk. Is it Fubara's and Accountant General then that we talk? No, it doesn't work that way. So what we're seeing here is that people understand the truth. And Babajide told you, how do I put it? Is it bigotry? Is it sentiment in his write-up has been exposed here because he is trying to accuse Fubara indirectly in a very subtle manner that he was part of the government. Why is he talking it now? So even if he was part of the government, do you know his limits and what his privileges and all of that? And moreover, Wike is somebody that even his own deputy governor could not come near him. So how do you work with such person? So thank you for listening. Let's have your comment on what Fubara is saying and what Otitoju is saying.